Okay, we're going to show you how to set up a transmission and make it go back to the default settings if you get the adjustable transmission. This is the Bugatti Veyron. We've added the fully, what do you call it, the dog clutch transmission, whatever it is, fully customizable dog clutch transmission. Now you can see that we've got all kinds of settings here. Final gear, all this stuff is different than normal. Top speed is 311. We want to go back to the way it was at the start. So what we're going to do here is go down to the standard transmission, which of course is totally different. You can't change anything. And then we're going to go back to the fully customizable dog clutch, whatever the hell that is, transmission. Okay? Now, that takes you back to exactly the way the settings were when you bought the car. Now you can screw around with these things whatever you want. We were going for top speed on the course, so we're going to change that back to 311 and stuff like that. So now it's totally changed. So we go back, go standard, go back, fully customizable, and it's set back to the way it was at the factory. Now let's say you change, let's go back and get another car. I'll show you something else. Go to the garage, car list, pick out something, the NASCARs for instance. Back to settings. Alright, so the NASCAR comes with a customizable transmission. Now I've done this, I've set this up already for Daytona. So let's say I want to go back to the way it was when I bought the car. What I'm going to do here is go into the B or C setting. Let's choose the C. Everything's the same except the transmission settings. You see how that's like top gear, final gear is 3, 1216 and 205. If I want to set it back to normal, I'd use these settings. In other words, I would write down all these numbers and change it back. So when you buy a car and you adjust the transmission, I would only do it twice in the A or B setting. The reason for that is if you set a setup for here and then you write in here like this is set up for Daytona, something like that, and if you go into B and you can set this one up for Indianapolis, let's say, leave C the way it was when you bought the car. The reason for that is because if you screw around with the transmission for Indianapolis, let's say, and then Daytona, you're not going to know what the original settings are unless you buy another car. And you know, these cars are $100,500 or whatever they are, $1.5 million, and you don't want to do that too often. So go into, leave this one as it is, don't change it, and I would put in here stock. Just put you know, just make this stock setting so that you know which one it is. And then we go enter. Okay, so that one is now stock. So anytime we want to check the transmission, we're going to go in here and we're going to write down these numbers, and that's the way it was at the factory. And I can change A or B to something completely different, but I'll always know that C is stock. So that's for a car that comes with the fully customizable transmission. For the for any other car, all you have to do is go into the settings, as I showed you, and change the transmission back to the standard transmission it came with, and everything will go back to normal. Okay? Over and out. Thanks for watching, and we'll have more tips next time.